Okay, so I've been thinking for a while about the idea of designing in real time. Now, what does that mean? I mean, it certainly doesn't mean this, because, you know, what is that? I mean, it could, I suppose, but the idea of designing in real time is that it really is in real time. Now, is that design? No. Obviously, just because it's in a box and just because it has a box over here and a box over here, and I put these fake lines in, suddenly am I an editorial designer or a UX guy? If I add in square boxes and square boxes and square boxes that connect and connect, that I convince everybody is, I don't know, the answer, maybe. Is that design? I don't know. Should I really overthink it? But maybe it's just about playing or play. Let's say play. So I don't know. Does this work? Maybe I can. What does that mean? How would I do that? So if I was really playing, I mean, are we doing shapes? Are we doing fun shapes? Are we giving me a weird face? Um, it's. Are we going like that? Are we doing that? Is that what we want to do? I don't think it is what we want to do. Is design me taking what I have and playing with it? Again, hey, I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't really know. I just want to test it, and it's awful. I don't know. This idea of designing in real time, and maybe real time is two words in this context. I don't know. I don't really care. Maybe we can break it up. Is that design? I don't know. Is But it could be. Maybe we could get in that. Maybe that starts to feel a little bit more like designing in real time. I don't know. Maybe I need to. I mean, we could definitely maybe develop the logo. Maybe we start playing with that. I mean, we run a sprint agency after all, so we are about speed. So maybe I can do that. Maybe we can do that now. Maybe I can go deep on that. I don't know. I really want to explore the concept. I don't know, because if I get really close, that starts to look weird. It's kind of interesting. There's that quote from David Carson, which is, let's write it down. I think it's, don't mistake legibility for for communication. Which is cool. Is that design? No. Is that writing? Cool. But at what point really does it become a design thing? Does it happen there? At what point is it considered? And just have that hover. Does this become design? And then I start to play and we start to go in here. Does that work? Do I want to do that? I don't know. I'm interested in riffing with it. Like, could I do it live? What would I do? I mean, how could I show you stuff? I could teach you about things, but I could show you little weird ideas like that and say that this quadrant is important and this quadrant isn't important. I can, for a start looking in the camera rather than looking over to this weird monitor or that monitor or that monitor. It could, it could be fun. Maybe so. A thing I used to do a long time ago. Not that I don't even really call myself a drawer in any way, shape, or form, but I did get really into drawing noses. Probably I can't imagine why, but I guess it then kind of became these almost weak-jawed little guys, that was quite fun, that I think I would maybe enjoy. Maybe that's design. Maybe I could create a series of them. Let's do that. Maybe I can work out where to put my body. Maybe that will come with practice. I don't know. Uh, maybe that's interesting. And as I warm up, I'll find the right thing. And maybe you can see it with all failures. Maybe we find, I don't know, we find some ideas in there. Maybe that becomes something we do. I don't know. Maybe it's more. So I used to love drawing these guys. I'd always do like six. I'll do three for now, and then I would just like always have a dot. Always dot eyes. I love dot eyes, and they'd always have these big noses, and then always be a little bit concerned. So I think it was like that, and I just really enjoyed that. Like they don't really have any, but he's cool. I mean, whoa, would he? This would. I mean, is that cool? That is quite cool. I don't know what that means. Is that cool? Would. Is that cool? Maybe we get rid of this guy. And maybe he's cool. Maybe he's something. Maybe like I've never drawn him before. Maybe we give him orange ears, which I didn't think about. Maybe he has an orange beard like me. That could be fun. Yeah. Maybe that's interesting. Maybe that's a self-portrait. I don't know. Maybe we can do that again. So what if I just did loads of heads? And it's not really anything to do with design. It's more just me drawing people. I mean, I know you're not, design school would say, don't do that, but here we are. And, maybe let's say we make this guy really happy. What would that be? Let's say we make this guy, again, I like the dots, confused again. Maybe he's a little bit tired. Maybe he's a little bit hungover. Maybe he's a bit annoyed. And we create a story like that. Look away. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I draw long heads. Maybe we make someone who's a little bit pompous, or well, that could be a little emo kid now with that accident. Maybe that would never have happened if we weren't doing this live. Maybe I should upgrade the amount of. That's cool. He's cool also, but maybe the ears are too big. Maybe the nose. Maybe we just go back to this guy. Maybe I could. Maybe I could. We could build a typeface together. It would be really fat and really fun. I used to have this typeface, which I made. I used to run a small pickling business back in the day. Didn't go very well because couldn't make it profitable. But it was all based around a P. And before I built the typeface, the drawing, I would always make it a really happy P. So it was a happy, essentially, that's the idea. And the rule was you had to draw it upside down and then hook, and then that gave you the smile, and then you could do that, and then it was the hole in the P that gave you the eye. So I haven't drawn that in a long time. Let me do that again. So, and you always had to remember that, and you could bring it back like that, and that would be really happy. We could do loads of happies. Maybe that would be cool. That feels a bit more like design. Like maybe my head should be out of the way. Maybe I should zoom out, and there's more of these. So we increase the brush size, but everything is a little bit more, sketchy. I'm not even sure if I'm good at drawing or have control of my very old graphics tablet to be able to do that kind of stuff. Maybe I prefer it a little bit thicker and a little bit more zoomed in. You see? Happy. It's nice. You could do it. We could go on a thing and do a story with that. What else could we talk about? Like, we don't really want to talk about branding in this context because this is sort of live graphic design. So, we could talk about the rule of thirds, maybe, and we could talk about where you put things and then how you build. I don't know. And then, so that would be like that. And then maybe how you use perspective to do stuff. So maybe we do that first. But there are loads of channels for that. No one wants to watch that. Me do that. But maybe you guys like the idea of I'm doing this because I'm pretty shit at it. The brush is 100%, as you say, and maybe there's something in this. Maybe there's something out that we can use there. I don't know. And maybe then we can put some type on it. Maybe we go back to the type. I've said maybe about 300 times. So maybe this becomes like a fun poster. Maybe I can put it. Maybe we put that like that. So with that, maybe. So we do a load of things about ellipses or something. I don't know. Could be fun. Maybe we're back to the eyes. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we zoom in there. What happens if we do that? And then I do like drawing. Ooh, interesting. We've got layers now. Do we want that? I don't know. Maybe we want to be on top of that. Maybe we don't know how to do that yet. Yes, like maybe we draw loads of eyes that look really mad and take up a lot of the area. But this is, I would say this is more design, but there's this designing in real time. There's this thinking in real time that I kind of like. That maybe I'll get better at typing. Maybe I'll get better at that. But like you bring that in, you zoom in on there. Is this designing in real time? Maybe. Maybe not. Like, is that what we want? Is the maybe not thing? So then do we have something to work with that we start to get really bitty with, and that's fun, and that becomes something like that feels kind of cool? Is it the fact that I'm in the way that's bad? So next time it's no me and we do it. Do we zoom out and see everything we've done so far? That could be quite fun. Remember the beard guy? Remember that beard thing? We thought that was a good idea, didn't we? Bit odd. Like, now do we then go back in and add to that and get playful about it? And is that a poster? Maybe. Without me? Maybe. Maybe we come in and we block out that. I don't know. Maybe I'm still in there. That kind of works. Maybe. So what did we do before? Maybe we bring in that eyeball that we did. That was a cool idea. I've not got enough color. Maybe we did. So we're doing a lot more drawing than we are doing graphic design. So is that cool? Maybe was that less good? Was that better? Is that a screen? So it'd be cool. And let's go start again. I don't know. That's fun. It's pretty weird, isn't it? Maybe that's cool. Like, I am. Ken, I'm getting warmed up now. Like, what are we doing here? We're doing shapes. We're doing lines. We're doing things. Are we drawing like weird creatures that do things that have weird arms that are continuous? Maybe they have 3 arms. Maybe that's bad. Maybe. What else could we do? I mean, let's So what happens if I type a word here? Like, okay, here's a fun thing. So I have these little guys called hammerheads, and they are quite fun. I think I can remember how to draw them. So let's try and draw not on my head. So a hammerhead obviously has a hammerhead, and the idea is that similar to Keith Haring, I wanted to be able to draw something without taking my hand off. And then I think the URL 1.1.1.1.1.1. Let's see if I can do that a little bit better. And the idea is it's continuous line, so I'll have to warm up a little bit. So neck, shoulders. And when you got quite warmed up, you could actually start to add those nice little inflection points. Boom. So you can do a whole family of these actually. Yeah, and eventually, once you get the proportions right, or get to know the brush or whatever, or just warm up in general, you can, yeah, so they're called hammerheads. And, well, you start to learn it's better to have long legs than short, stumpy legs in life as well. It's better to zoom in then. What if we did someone's off the back of that? So it's like this out on its shoulder. Stumpy ones. We see messed up there. They're a bit kind of wally-ish, aren't they? But yeah. I mean, is that fun? I don't know. And then we can do a little guy. You see, when you take your fingers off, because it's cool. You can do all this kind of stuff and make them look all whatever, but it's not really the idea. The idea is that you can faffing around like that is cool, but you want to be precise. So being confident with that. I'm also left-handed, so sometimes you cover it. So you want to know what you're doing. Oh, that's all full up in there. It's cool. Let's go back to the heads. Let's see what happens with the heads. Little eyeballs, little thing. Like, we're getting warm. This is fun. I like we're getting not afraid of making marks. How those noses doing? No head at all. Let's give him some cool hair. Let's give him a ginger beard. Titty. Ooh, a little ginger moustache. That's cool. I'm just drawing weird self-portraits, aren't I? So maybe that's right. Maybe hammerheads is cool. Maybe what else can we do? I'm not really sure. Maybe type. Maybe that's cool. And then when we're back in here, maybe we'll be like type. And then maybe we find something cool. Maybe it's a bit April Green and Paula Share stuff. But, we can get better at it. Maybe this is a bit shit. I don't know. Why do we keep doing that? So maybe we create little things like this. And maybe that's cool. I don't know. Maybe. Don't know. Maybe that's design. At the end of the day, who bloody knows? But it's definitely something. It's kind of cool. And then we get to review everything that we did. Designing in real time.